Was that me? It is I. Finally recovered. Oh lord, right, where the fuck were we? Ah, yes. How is we all? If anyone's wondering, I'm now fine. I don't know why, I've just been really under the weather the last couple of days. Woke up this morning, felt relatively fine, you know, as soon as the usual grog went away. So, go, I'm here again. Yeah, so I've made a decision on basically what game to replace bloody Mass Effect with for the short term, and that's Aliens versus Predator. Why? Because I wanted to, and I require no other reason. And it's a game I can pretty confidently get done in a day. This is where I'm going to proceed to eat my words, and it's going to end up being a 3-stream thing, but yeah. I was just looking around the map before I got started, and I realised that where did Kislev go? It was right here. Like, I have it on good authority that this is where it was, but it appears to not be here anymore. And I looked at who actually managed it, and that's Azazel?
I am chosen.
I suppose it would be Azazel, because it's just an A. But yeah, this asshole, fucking Reaperzoid Supreme. And he has taken my food from me, and I'm very cross about it. Looking around, and there's nothing left. I ask for thine cake. Excuse me, what? Mean. So weird today. Although I do adore that. You look at Nurgle's realm, though a bit sickly, is like actually covered in life, whereas you come over to mine and it's just ashen and dead. It's amazing.
Despoil and ravage.
But I think everything else is about where it should be. I told you I was made to enjoy so much autism at work. So what? You're being autistic now, are you? Looking for cake where there is none. About as much cake here as a communist birthday party. I'm sorry to inform you. The amount of cocaine stories you heard. Bloody sounded it. And then probably defenses, honestly, as this area gets slowly degraded of Nurgle corruption and increases with my own. He does seem to come off as somebody who seems to pride himself in the fact that, well, I deal with cocaine. He was like, well, yeah, mate, any fucking idiot can deal with cocaine. It's almost like they're looking for idiots to traffic the stuff. But it was a real problem when I was working for the school, because fucking dumbass kids kept getting suckered in by local criminals. They were looking for dumbass kids to help shove the blame onto. So if anybody ever got caught with stuff, they could just say, well, it was they could just abandon the kid. It's not that hard. They're always looking for schmuckos to do their dirty work for them. Give me, as soon as I now have chosen. Do I actually need all 4 of these to get this? Yes, I do. A little bit. And then we get all authority. All authority? Damn. I believe that there's a difference between that and undivided authority. Yeah, there is. Yeah, see? And then attribute demonic. Gives me what? Has fizz resistance, does not rout, immune to terror, takes damage when leadership is low. Oh, wow, okay. I mean, so far I've got just authority 8 with undivided, so god specific units are more expensive. Let's see. I've got anything else is about where it should be. But I'll check. I'm kind of sad that you can't ascend these guys into greater demons, but I get why, but even so. Man is now raiding in my territory. I don't believe I'm at war with anyone else now. No, I'm not. Sweet. Time to promote people up and stuff. I like this guy is now... Congratulations, you're now with the in crowd. And where was I going to put you? Got 2 great weapons there. I think I was going to put him in with the great weapons lot. You can say the boy really liked me, even he would offer to take me home because it was snowing at the time, but I lost my license because I was coked to driving in 250 kilometers through the city. It made me second guess. Yeah, literally, like you don't tell that story and then offered for me to get in the car. And the fact that he wears that like a badge of pride, like, no mate, you were stupid enough to drive through the city way too quick, coked up, fucking retard. All you did was help fund the local roadways. It was a nice stream, bro. Silly man. Silly man. Okay, let's see what we got then. Oh, we can bring these up to do knights, but I'm uncertain whether or not I want to. And you both removing the chat. I have made a decision. And this is that in games that are already quite UI heavy and cluttered with text, I shan't add to it by having an on-screen chat. In games where that is not the case, I shall have it. But for a game like this, where there's already way too much stuff on screen, no, I'll keep her. Fuck was I doing? Ah, yes. Foster the cults, because I need to spread my own corruption. What she said. I'm just having to think now, because I was rather looking forward to crumping Kislev, and he's not there anymore, so... Alright, so well, there they are, just here. Looks like that's their only province left. And everywhere else, Slaanesh has managed to get into them. It would appear that the Ice Court party too hardy, and now they have nowhere to go. Silly people. Right, well, I've got 4 fortresses now. But I'm still rather annoyed at the fact that I've still not unlocked any more. I mean, to be fair, next turn I'll be getting a bunch of gifts. But I'm trying to remember what I need for god-specific gifts, and if I remember correctly, I support Bill. Thanks, roll. Dude, I can always rely on you. Use a real one. See, guys, it's he who stands with me, and therefore he may ride in my Camaro. See? or his brusses. To be fair, I did run him over rather unceremoniously. I think here. Yeah. Okay. So I need to research into them to unlock all of their stuff. I mean, Horn will give me minus Slaaneshi stuff. But then Slaanesh will give me minus corn stuff, so it all balances out. Oh, really? Do you really? Oh, man, that's so... Oh, man, you beat me to it. It's so interesting. Bye. But I make it a point... Oh, I'm not the mod. No, it was Tavo who beat me to it, but... I was literally warming up to pressing the button myself, but yeah. I feel the point not to add fucking no promotion or anything in my chat, because you should know by now. You don't come into random people's stream and just hawk services. Like, if I want them, I'll ask. If they choose to get mad at it, I'll just tell them to go. Hell yes, fucking hell yes, we'll bang. I'm gonna do my research into the blessings of Slaanesh right now, so that when we bang, it'll be all the more virulent. I mean virulent. I mean what? Let's have a look. So that's building up. I think I'm about good everywhere else. I'm just thinking about what I want late game for the army comp. Because I can't remember how to get the heavier god-specific units. But I'm pretty sure they are only attainable via gifts. Yeah, you have to sacrifice a good number of souls in order to get them. Which is fine, because it means that we'll keep with what we've got for now. Not that we have much choice, but hey-ho. And we have more... We have more aspiring champions, so I will take them. And everything else is kind of neither here nor there. I don't know where I'm getting Forsaken and Noble from, though. I really don't know. Profitable person banned. Okay, you keep that shit up, I'm gonna ban you. Just for, like, good measure. Roll, it is February. The 5th of November was 4 months ago. Not time for rebellion just yet. Let's see, because these are all... So you have to get gifts in order to get these. which is honestly fine. I'll deal with it, but even so. Got another one of the threads. Dude, that's fucking crazy, man. Ah, man, that's fucking weird, bro. Yeah. Just gonna let him stew for a minute. Honestly, I think we're fine. Archaon needs at least a turn of replenishment anyway. Yeah. Well, not a more knowledgeable 40k lore. Gods, are the gods in regular Warhammer the same? Yeah. Yeah. Basically, yeah. I mean, the only thing that you won't encounter so much are the specific demons under them, but even then, a lot of them are still present. Like, Scarbrand is a notable point where, like, Scarbrand exists in both. But yeah, and so you'll find that, like, the gods of chaos in particular are basically one of the only, like, completely congruent consistencies between Warhammer and Warhammer 40k. It's literally the same gods. Same processes, same corruptions, the lot. Yes, I'm going into the corn stuff now, so solves that problem.
The Eye of Syrian has already told me your offer.
You want?
I will hear it from your lips all the same.
Non-aggression pact, huh? Well, that's cute. Well, you have the word chaos in your name. That means you are, by right, my bitches. And I will proceed to make you my bitches. With merciless efficiency. Chaos tool. I mean, I will say, like, the first part of any chaos campaign containing predominantly chaos on chaos combat is a little meh, but it is what it is. What exactly are you going to do about it? We've got a couple of units that are still fairly badly emaciated. I mean, is it rank 8 or 7? You guys need to get 7, so just gold veterancy on the warriors then. Aspiring champions can be punished into chaos spawn at any moment. And as Tav pointed out, that is rather funny. Greg Miller. But how can I promote these guys? How can I promote to these guys? They have to be just normal ass chaos knights in order to promote. Like if I go to here, okay, they can promote into Hellstriders. Nurgle doesn't have any cavalry. And then Skull Crushers are all the way up there. Yes. Yes. I understand he hasn't moved, but thank you. I'm having a think about raising another army. This army's only going to get more expensive as more and more guys get to Chosen. So I think I'll hold off just for now. I think I will actually upgrade these guys to do Knights of Tzeentch because, you know, flying is hilarious. I was born out of depravity. The Eldari instead of just being. This is true. I mean, well, to be fair, I mean all emotion is reflected in the warp, and the ideas of depravity and excess were already in there. It was just the sheer extent to which the Eldar went to that just kind of C-sectioned Slanesh into being, because it was not a harmonious birth, or as the Emperor likes to put it, murder-fucked into existence. Because yeah, that's accurate. Anyway, we have new gifts. Let's have a look at what we're looking at. Faction leader grants experience to other lords. Authority. Like, that's the name. I don't like how. Full sphere for all undivided units and experience for all undivided units. Allegiance for vassals and then faction leader. They're all a bit shit, I will be honest with you. No, I think I'll wait until the later gifts and then I'll. Also, one must be curious. If I have a gift that gives me a unit and then I recruit the unit and then I rescind the gift, do I lose the unit or just the opportunity to recruit the unit? Right. So we're moving into this area next. I know Kolek's down here. I can already see him. Yeah, this is his territory here. Like it's just this area here. Does he have any vassals? Okay, yes, the Dolgan, this tribe just here are his vassals. So if I start on him, I'll have to deal with that. Which will be fun. Think about whether I go now or next turn. Take a step out. That's enough.
Never stop.
Well, the objective is to take his vassal and then take him as a lord. Oh, yes. I mean, I'll probably have him in the back wings for a little while because I won't have need of Kolek for some time just yet. Stretch. Oh, God, why do Skaven have to have the worst names?
The Eye of Syrian has already told me your offer.
Yes, Kolek, what do you want? Oh, a trade agreement. Really? That's unfortunate. I do enjoy that. I keep getting alerts from BBC News now, and you know they're the normal variousness of what I've come to expect. But like the number of alerts I get now that are basically just to the effect of the king is doing quite well. Yes, quite well indeed. How is the king doing? He's doing quite well. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say how the king is doing? Because he's doing quite well. Like again. Like the BBC have been instructed to hurriedly assure everyone, no, the king is just fine. There's no reason for alarm. You fucking, yeah. Mongol kindred. Who are your enemies?
Your bones will shatter.
Oh,
You will be.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, so she's got an ally at least who is somewhat strong, so they're not dead just yet, which is good because I want to squish them myself. I have Ed Sheeran quest, I see. Yeah, you're only the first person to make that joke. How long have I got this bloody ballsy for? Oh, only next turn, huh? Okay. I'm gonna roll into his territory. Actually, no. I'm gonna set myself up on his border so I can go smack him next turn. I think. Yes, I believe that to be the call. Everywhere else continues improvement. Dumb is just fine. And capital has actually been overtaken in development by Dumb. Oh well. To be honest, the idea of a capital of the Chaos Warriors is somewhat strange to me because that would imply that Archaon's got a center of administration. The word administration is incompatible with chaos, so... For the last... Only Zinch writes things down, and that's because he's a nerd.
The Eye of Syrian has already told me your offer.
What? Oh, I've wandered into his territory and now they're scared. Sweet. Roll faction wide or tribute from vassals? Give me tribute from vassals. Oh, that was barely anything. I should really check how much I'm getting in vassal tribute because it's a trickle. I should have probably gone the other way. Chaos has the inevitable city though. Yeah, that's true. How much I want to bet its administration is primarily crewed by, therefore, nerds. Searing branding iron, which gives undivided units to receive the mark of corn. Upgrades for exalted bloodletters. Passive ability frenzy for aspiring champion. Bloody summons. Blade. Sacrificial. None of these are restricting me to the blood crushers. So what in Gucci's name? I leave for a second and Ricky got timed out. Never mind. See what? There you go. Just advocating for them is enough, frankly. I'll be having none of that. Do I call him my buddies? I have a choice in the matter. No.
Refused.
Good, so hello, Dark. How are you getting on? Good to see you. Not unfriendly nor rude. That just humble. That is a matter of debate, Ricky, and you know it. I'm gonna sack it. Ah. Ooh. I have the boy. If I remember, yeah, he's just straight up a hero. Marauder. There you go. Hammerstrom cometh.
Harald, Hammer! the storm!
Looking, no dad jokes. Well, the only dad present is probably Nurgle, honestly. So you may make dad jokes, but the head better be extra disgusting. Have a look. I do enjoy how his poly count is like visibly higher. So humble, literally. Let's see what he does then. Grip of Anarchy. Oh, he's on authority for undivided, which makes sense. Got the same. It looks like he's just a really special. Yeah, it looks like he's just a really special legendary hero then. Well, exalted hero rather. But that's fine then.
For chaos.
I'll pack Ograx back to the fortress.
Chaos is great. Lesson. Buy a hammer.
Love how extra he sounds. So I suppose I should start upgrading his magic, because I've not done that yet.
Storm of chaos gathers. Attack.
Have him proceed south. Can't raid just yet. Sure, nobody else can upgrade. I mean, to be fair. Okay, so warriors can upgrade straight to knights. Good to know. I mean, I've already got the horseman on that, but oh well. What about... Okay, so warriors can upgrade straight to Khorne, then. Question becomes... The one that's really awful, not family friendly. This is not a family friendly stream. Let fly, Mac. I've made it abundantly clear that this is not a child friendly stream. And in the odd day, that one day, I might get a complaint from a parent that's like, "Oh, but my son was on your stream, and you said something very, very uncivilized and uncultured, and I want you to apologize publicly for it because I shouldn't have to undo the damage that you've caused my son." And I'll just look at them very flatly and say, "Well, if you're so concerned with what your child is watching, maybe you should pay closer attention to it." At which point I'll just close the chat. If she wants to try and send me a summons like fucking Taylor Swift, I will laugh at them and then piss on the paper, because it's not my job. Okay, I'm just thinking about whether or not I want to go full Khorne with at least the offensive line, right? Because if I'm going to make Archaon the undivided general, I mean, thing is they've got undivided units already, so I'm not certain how worth it would be, because they will be significantly more expensive. I mean, I'll make her money, sure, but I'm thinking about I want this was calling with person. Yeah, oh yes, that's a classic, sir. That's a classic. I see you are a man of culture as well. You leave now? No, you stay. You stay. Non-negotiable. Because you just scammed a mother of 3 out of all of her life savings. Well, yeah, you only had to do that. You only had to do that if because Apple Pay managed to scam him out of all of his money, so he has to pass it on. The man thinks pay it forward means if you get scammed, you have to scam someone else to make up for it. Oh, I don't think it's worth. I mean, Just go to Prague if Gotrek and Felix are there. Well, true. Just don't go to Prague if Gotrek and Felix are there. True. Aren't you going full Khorne in a minute? Well, I'm researching into it because I want to raise an army. Hey, Geth, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Oh, because I want to raise another army with Geth in it. With Khorne in it. And if Geth wishes to submit to Khorne, then that's up to him. I kind of want to keep Archaon as like the undivided army. Comes the question. Good time to have chow. It was a very good time to have chow. Well done. Because, like, truth is, I'm going Khorne at the minute, and then I'm probably going to go into Nurgle after that. But only so afterwards I'll probably go into the other two, because, oh, I want the blessings of... excuse me. I want the blessings of all 4 gods. And then I'll raise other armies with the actual god-specific stuff in it. But I want Abaddon to kind of stay undivided, so undivided, I believe he shall stay. What level do I have to be to get you up? 6, huh? Not that high up. You guys are all finished. And Chosen can go into Aspiring Champions, but it's very not worth. Being corny at the minute. I'm being extremely corny. And in fact, I'm pretty sure the euphemism corn for the other thing is a Slanishy device to annoy corn immensely. Chicken pesto. Cavatappi. Bloody hell, that's a word. Yeah, that does sound nice. Very nice. It is ironic that I went to Rome and then ate nothing that had anything to do with pesto. Because when given the choice between red and green, I will choose red every time. Because red's a better colour, frankly. Now, I'm pretty sure, I say I'm pretty sure because I'm not 100%, that fighting Kolek has the same effect as fighting like other chieftains in fighting chieftains as like orcs, where if I beat their boss, I get to take over their stuff.
Northmen come.
Can you just like defend my territory, thanks? I don't want you taking territory out of the hands of those whom I am intending to conquer. Oh, I see. I'm in his ring of influence, so I have to deal with him. Okay. Go. And then because the clan still exists, I can't actually, like, raise it. Special curry, fried mushrooms, fried chicken. They sound like a lot, but I really wasn't. To be fair, that okay. Curries are never going to be light, so saying, "Oh, that doesn't sound like a light curry," is kind of a pointless endeavor. That's kind of this area explored. I want. Okay, go as far south as like Sylvania now. I want to know what the bony lot are up to. What do heretics pray to corn? No one can say for certain, Ogren. Their logic is flawed. Corn is for eating, not praying. Blessed is the mind too small for doubt. Everybody else is where they should be. They are. Oh, and of course I would forget them. Bogrex. I mean, he'll be going in the next army anyway. And then it'll be a weird thing because the noble corruption is very high, but the undivided corruption is rising very quickly. There'll be a turn where this place goes from green to just ashen, like in one swing. Because equals rabbit food, exactly. Finest British butter chicken. Oh, I despise the very concept of butter chicken. There you go. And everything died all at once. Glorious. I'll say control in the area is still acceptable. It is better. Then he speaks. Play softly in the background. Exactly. Somebody gets it. Oh, we took the stuff. Where is all? I say they've got plenty of territory all the way down there. Rather annoying, but well. Well, I'm going to go deal with Kolek. Am I not at war with Kolek? Am I only at war with his vassal? Did he decline to defend his vassal? That's adorable. In which case, I'm just going to roll over his vassal.
Spirit of
Walker. Oh, it's fun enough that there he is. What do you know? Green and red. I'm drawn to red because it's just better. He says, completely ignoring Pesto Rossa like the called it airstripping as it is. Well, excuse me, European. Food is for eating, not for making funny names about. I can redo my poll. Dried tomatoes, yay or nay? Are you doing some kind of market research or some bullshit? Asshole. Oh, that's a. Oh, the Skaven are moving in, but there's a good number of armies around, so they should be able to deal with it. Exactly right. What do you want? Oh, I'm nowhere near dealing with you, so I'll take it for the time being. Definitely telling me for liking it. Well, exactly. No, I am a tomato plebeian like the rest. In source only.
For chaos.
See, well, there's his only settlement.
I'll move.
Yeah, there he is.
Tempest
And his
incarnate.
army leaves a lot to be desired,
My
honestly.
rage is eternal. There is nothing I want but hot food.
Well, I gave him an ultimatum. He rejected, and therefore, you know, he'll get the pointy end. It's fairly simple. The title is true. Most of Archaon's lore is in fact just him T-posing on various demons. Which is a very finicky. Nothing wrong with being a fussy eater. Just means when the apocalypse comes, you'll die first.
The Eye of Syrian has already
Would you
told me your offer.
pick one off a burger? Well, there you go then. That's the answer.
It's all the same.
What does he want? No, go away. Like I'm eating you currently. I'm eating the guy who's eating you, and then I'm going to eat you. Bear with me a few moments. I'll be right with you. Whew, right. On my model tomatoes are base. Oh, that's what I mean. It is strange, right? I find that I can have tomato on a burger, but it can't be a raw tomato on a burger. Like if I bite into a burger and I just get a fucking mouthful of tomato juice, I immediately am disgusted. You know, if it doesn't even take much, but if they just grill it for like even a couple of seconds either side, and I'm fine. It is so incredibly strange. Processed tomato? Well, you know. But I have no problems with that. Character wounded. Oh, he gets a bunch of... Oh, he gets some allegiance and some experience in. That's fine. If I end up having to eat him just because he's getting a bit too rowdy, then well, cheers. Oh, he went to ground. Okay. I'll just eat him then. Ooh, a Pyrrhic victory. Am I actually in danger of having to play one? Okay, so if I go for Lightning Strike, he loses all of a Lord and some hounds. You raw and cold. Oh, God. Okay, I'm at least in a siege this time. Thank Christ. Because in a siege, I can actually, like, my main worry here is that his army is larger than mine, but it's an awful lot of monsters. I've only got 2 units that are anti-large. I wonder, actually, if I continue siege, if I go to the unit promotion, can I literally just swap them over? I can. Okay, then. Yeah, they don't even lose veterancy. That's hilarious. There we are. Is it cheaty? Yes. Do I care? No. Raw and wiggling, but it sounded off. And you were the one who chastised me for saying something gay. Sauces must be cooked low and slow, of course. Nothing worse than a nuclear sauce. We'll just have a look at what his army actually consists of. This primary army here is a lot of beasts. And then he's actually got a good number of warriors here. Which I'm sure I can punch through, but, you know, we'll deal with it. I'm just looking at my army and doing the myths. I mean, I've got a couple of chosen on my front line, so that should be fine. I've also got aspiring champions to deal with his. Yeah, time went off. Well, it was nice having your roll. It's always a pleasure when you drop in. As long pickle strips, but a small slice for a bit of freshness and acidity. That's the good shit. Well, you know. It's a weird thing with me. Like, I can't know that the pickle's there. Suddenly I'll have an issue. It's all good. So I look forward to seeing you again. Sauce, 2 parts ketchup, 2 parts mayo, 1 part mustard, spices, salt, pepper. Yeah, largely that's it. Like ketchup, mustard, ketchup, mayo, mustard, and salt. Yeah, salt, pepper improves everything. Getting real spicy with it, you know. If you're making a big batch, you can mix some dill in with it. That generally goes quite well. Goes too heavy for you, as you know, because you a bitch. No, I adore barbecue. In most of its, in both the sweet and spicy formats. It's weird. Can't do spice, but if it's barbecue, I'll weather it. Like I'll be like red. I'll be like red faced, but like it's so good. You know, like. You think I was allergic, but no, I'm just a pussy. Let's have a look then. Damn. Get my alcohol. Let's see. Thinking about where to insert. That's quite divided out. This one's unified, which I like better. But I do want to kind of hotgate him. He has a much larger army than mine. So I do want to hotgate him out. I'm just thinking about how I'm going to go about it. Let's make kind of shit like, example, curry and a burger sauce. Well, yeah. You do get some unholy heathens who just think curry goes with absolutely everything. Yep. We'll put the chosen in the middle. Whilst I decide where I'm going to throw people. Yeah, literally, everybody's got polearms now because his army is so monster-based. I just abandoned anti-infantry weapons and just run everyone as a halberdier now. As anti-large. Fuck you. We now have the floaty boys. And some regiment of renowned Chaos Knights. Talking about STDs. And then big man and bigger man. Well, there are a number of sweet curries, yes. You get, it is weird. It's a bit like barbecue. You get sweet curries, you get spicy curries, and there is an eternal civil war between the two. John McDonald's. I do enjoy that. Barbecue's too heavy for me, but McDonald's. It just sits in your guts and feel awful afterwards every time. Okay, we'll send the shieldy boys upstairs. You'll get 2 sections of ladder on that. Yeah, I bet it does. As for aspiring champions, we'll send one either side. So we'll actually send them up first because they're so small. They get on the wall very quickly. Actually, they have the same number of ladders, but there's only 12 of them. So works. We'll send you up the middle here, I think, and everybody else is fine where they are. And the halberdiers are kind of sat waiting to get through this door so they can deal with all the creatures on the ground. Heroes go with either force, and then everybody else just kind of has to sit until we're done. Out. Right. Oh, there's only space for one ladder there, huh? Okay. I guess we're gonna have to channel it then. Yeah. Send Archaon up to run interference for all of that. All that fire coming in. They're going to fire 4 flying units. Oh, they hit them too. These guys will react to towers primarily. There we go. Oh, they flew over the top of them and it uncapped the towers. That's hilarious. You must have built the fences because I've never seen this. That Coleg's casting that. Yeah, he hasn't got a sorcerer anywhere nearby, so I'll just start soul draining Coleg. This is now in by bottles of Maca sauce and shops. Exactly. It is unfair. Oh, he's firing at fucking Hammerstorm. There we go. Shut the towers up. That has to be Coleg doing that, doesn't it? Now that the towers are silenced, I can move everybody up. Oh, he's actually sallying forth, huh? Okay. Including the man himself. Alright. Alright. Slayer of Kings and Helm of Discord. He's not gonna do well in this fight. Go. Start laying into him. I mean, the best thing I could do here is actually take the gatehouse, but that requires going onto the ground, which is difficult. This is nice. Okay. That's cool. We'll take a chance whether or not they're going to fuck with your sources of proxy order. The proxy order. Oh yeah, big time. Pile of shit. Like, you can't even trust McDonald's to get fucking orders right. It's a pile of shit. If you're wondering why guys are getting pushed off here, it's because aspiring champions have knockback on their attacks. So every man that falls off this wall is actually just dead. It's hilarious. So these possessed are getting absolutely shafted. Oh, look at them all. Wasting them, it's hilarious. And Kolek is now being engaged by anti-large units. Just surround him. Where did that fire come from? Is he like recapturing the towers? Oh, I see. They're firing at Kolek. Right. I do wish I could stop them, but there's nothing I can do about it. And Kolek's about to die anyway. Oh, if we can back the kill on Kolek, that'd be amazing. I mean, to be fair, yeah, there we go. Hilarious. But the Forsaken are out. Chaos Warriors with halberds are not doing well against Chaos Warriors with shields. I would have thought they would have done better considering the armor piercing aspect, but you know. That everybody on the wall, all the warriors with shields on the wall. Yeah, including even the Chosen are up there now. Oh, the Chosen. Whereabout? Good. Isn't any close to it. Okay, I guess it wasn't Kolek who was casting that. Have a wizard nearby or something. Board over there. Hero. Oh, there is one. It's just not displaying fucking portraits for some reason. Okay. I have to hold it down and then they'll appear. Nice. I locked that actually. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, that makes life much easier. I apologise. I'm naturally going to be slower with chat when I'm in the middle of a fight. And Hammerstorm has decided to go onto the low ground and get his ass kicked. He's good, but he's low level at the minute, so I remember blue capes on the ground is good, red capes on the ground is bad. I mean, this is kind of what I was hoping for. He's just going to hotgate his only infantry into me whilst I'm on the wall. So that means my halberdiers can go in and deal with his monsters largely uncontested. Lovely. They're all just outside, ready to go. I mean, I'll move the marauders forward, but I'm going to take them off fire at will because I'm afraid of them trying to hit the enemy on the walls and hitting my guys as a direct result. There he is, Morcar. That's the guy who's casting the Searing Doom. I'm not about it. What's he sending out there? Forsaken, huh? Okay. Mob him. Actually, I mean, I can just batter down the gates, to be fair. I must remember that is, in fact, something I can do now. Yeah, just don't go for the gatehouse, just start breaking it down. Or, better plan. I'm just going to mosey right up in front of it, so if he wants to sally forth, then he's free to. It just won't go terribly well for him. Oh, come on, man. You can get on the wall now. Get on the wall. Just spin round and decide that you want to be on the wall.
It is time. This is the way.
Naturally, there's no withdrawal button for him, so...
I am the hammer of the gods.
Okay, yes, that does actually push them off of him. So we can get up. Nice.
Of course.
Hello. Something shooting. Upcast that and cast it on them. They'll either run away or they'll take it hard in the face. Either way, acceptable for me. And they elected to get out of the way. Smarter than they gave them credit for. Yeah, I need to deal with this sorcerer, otherwise he's just going to keep causing me problems. Yeah, I think, yeah, that'll be him dead now. I believe that is actually Morcar, i.e. the guy who stole the armor off. Right. You just need to lick him twice. He's a sorcerer. He's a nerd. You can get him. Oh, he's wormed his way through. He's got an exalted hero here as well, who just can't leave. This is devolving into a grind fest, so... Oh no, look at Chan. How too lucky. Be fair, where am I? Audio... Move myself over there. Because who doesn't want to look at Archaon's glorious visage? Let's have a look. What do you want about McDonald's? They're better than Burger King? Yeah, Burger King. Don't think you overpay and get small fucking burgers and stuff. Depends what you order, to be fair. And to be fair, if you get the burgers that are big enough to worth it, they're often quite expensive. But I will say, Burger King burgers are often better, despite the lack of sauce, which is why you kind of need to put it on. Right. So if you want a burger that out the box is better, then yes, McDonald's. But if you actually just put sauce on the Burger King burgers, they're way better. They're just little contest. Does that mean I don't eat McDonald's burgers? Yeah, I eat plenty of McDonald's burgers. In fact, probably way more than I or anyone else probably should. But even so. If you overpay for both, anyways. Ricky, you overpay for everything, even when you're not paying for anything. Hey, Doco, what's going on now? Yeah, barbecue bacon more for his top tier. Well, yeah. To be fair, it's weird. I don't like barbecue beef burgers. I don't know why, they just don't agree with me. Barbecue chicken, and now we're talking. But barbecue beef, no. I'm unhappy with the fact that these guys are allowed to throw. Being allowed to throw into my line unmolested. But he's got a second one as well. Alright, but he took that one, put it on top. The cheese bites are doing... Yeah, I've not actually had the cheese bites, but that's because I'm in an unhealthy relationship with chicken nuggets. He still has units, but they're undecided about whether or not they want to come upstairs. In which case, it's time to come in. Go for the gate. I do wish you could really specify, no, go up the gates, no, go through the gates, no, go up the ladders. It's annoying when they guess. It wants to, like, divide them all up. I get why it wants to do that, I just don't agree with it. He is just going to keep moving them around like that, as long as he can. Oh, these are just marauders with great weapons. Should do okay against them. Spicy nuggets, but yeah, spicy nuggets are knackers as well. Largely done on the walls, in all honesty. Take everything that's on the walls and push it down. Yeah, you've now eaten those marauders, aren't you? Brilliant. Now turn around and get through the doors already. Okay, we've managed to pull off a unit of trolls. There's. Pull this unit. Discount those, make that unit 1. These guys up as well. Remind me what you're doing. Taking fire from a tower, that's what you're doing. But I have an ad, so I do about those. I will pause for the ad in the middle of the fight because I wouldn't want people to miss fights. Those are aspiring champions fighting dragon ogres. That's not an auspicious fight for them, so I would implore for them to get away. I mean, we're pouring into the point. We're pouring on into the gate area with larger and larger forces, so... No, they're just going up ladders, huh? Okay. I'll just get in the normal way then. It's now just a melee. Let's go. On the layout. Thank you. And to be fair, the battle has already swung quite well in my favour, but still, he's got an awful lot of creatures left to go, which is what gives me pause. Until we can get the halberdiers over the wall, it won't go too well for us. Here we go. So keep killing off his lords. Very good. Now, walls, please. Go front them. And this is a big fight for us. This is literally like one of the biggest rival Chaos Lords, so it's important that we kill this guy. Make sure the halberdiers flood towards where they are most needed, which is where the trolls are. Up to Doom Knights. I'll have the Doom Knights interdict his ranged troops, because they're being a problem. Oh, I see. The captured towers are firing on retreating enemies that are going through the gate. Hilarious. But he has chosen halberds. Where did he get those from? I didn't see those on the bloody army list. He's cheating. He's bringing models he didn't stay on his army list. Anyway. Right? Dead on the thing being adorable as his standard. I do love how annoyed Harold sounds at all times. Have you? So they've now run into the spawn. Where are the bloody dragon ogres? I want the halberdiers to focus fire where they are most needed. They are most needed on the dragon ogres. And thank you. So this unit, who is close enough to help with this. So there's just a couple of units of warriors here just getting that absolute shit rocked. And unfortunately, there's no enemy concentrations really big enough to warrant a bloody searing doom. I really need to get Archaon some more magic. knights, we can charge them in. They will get to the front quick enough. And they are normal cavalry as opposed to shock cavalry, so they can at least withstand some protracted combat. I pulled them out. Fuck's sake, I told you to run away. You are nerds on discs. You won't survive long in actual combat. One thing I keep meaning to do, I keep meaning to turn off guard mode for my whole army, because otherwise we get this problem where they just stand there and don't do anything for minutes at a time. Like his lord came back. I can at least drain that at least. No, give me. Okay. I think that's an item that gives him that, which is annoying because I'd like to upcast it. An upcasted soul drain is hilarious. That's charging Marauder Horseman. That's adorable. I mean, just look at the size difference. Not even close. There you go. Hoping not to burn them all in one battle, but it's standard that happens to be the case. You get one battle near the hour mark and you burn all your snoozes. Oop, that spawn coming in on that side. I'll tell them to open fire, actually. They'll probably throw at these guys. Give me the halberdiers take the charge, and then the Chaos Knights can surround and pick off the others. Got chariots, which are currently swamped with enemy infantry, which is just fine. Oh, and Harold. It doesn't hit friendlies, but there's not exactly a lot of enemies around it at the minute, so I'm actually going to pull this unit off as well, send him that way. Actually, no. You've got a full shield now, so I'm going to have you there in your little bubble where you are safe. And now he's actually pulling all his monsters in. I mean, he still has got forces secreted throughout the city. And the Chaos Spawn are going to be annoying because they will not retreat. So they, the Chaos Spawn are unbreakable. It's one of their primary selling points. The warriors. I don't recognise where the bulk of his army is because it's still got a little over 1,000. Got a few units of warriors and some warhounds kind of scattered about. So I've got some marauder units as well. So he's got a few healthy infantry units that are actually keeping his numbers up. Spawner on the way down, especially with the horsemen doing that. Hopefully I can get this done before the horseman... No, there we go. I was hoping to get that in before he died, because now it's a lot of wasted munitions, but it's fine. I suppose you can call javelins munitions, but isn't it? Give me some halberdier units on the front, and I'll direct them towards the enemy. They kind of need to be dealing with these spawn at the minute. So there's a small mass building there. I can call some artillery on that. Goes in favour of foreign aid. Absolute mad lad. Yeah, Mitt Romney's a weird character. It's difficult to get a bead on his personality. German. What? They're like German if he was German.
Marauder horsemen!
The throw there, I think. Again, I don't know if you can counter back with javelins, but I'm about to try. That fucking lord is back. I pray for mine soul. So the cat moaned at me to go out, and I opened the window, and she got a blast in the face of the cold, rainy air, and she was like, "Ooh, no, actually." trained odd creatures.
For the Chaos Gods!
I'm losing dudes, but he's losing dudes faster, and that's the key point. Warhounds are going down. We're working down the Chaos Warriors. I mean, shielded Chaos Warriors are just tough units, like I say. They're one of the reasons I think every single German. That's racism, you see. You can't be doing that. And I'm pretty sure I did that as Napoleon anyway, so you're, again, late to the party. Only got one Chaos Spawn left on this front here. And it's currently surrounded by Hell, so it'll die momentarily. Yep, there it goes. Okay, we've actually managed to degrade the cold rainy air. The cold rainy air is electric great. Considering I'm wearing a permanent face warmer and hat at all times, because I have very long hair and often a beard, you know, cold rainy air is often the only time, like it's basically the only time I'm at acceptable temperature. I'm not saying I could stand out in the middle of the Arctic bollock naked and be fine. I'm saying I'd be willing to try. But what else was? So was it 2 units of armored trolls? Well, currently, I can only assume playing grab ass. His last lord is now running away in fear. Still got lots of warhounds secreted throughout the city. A unit of chaos spawn, which I'm going to have to go kill at some point.
We serve the gods!
Okay, that unit is just backing off, but it's not shattered, so we'll chase it. With that, we can bring the Marauder Horsemen into the city proper, so they can get a bit more accurate with the throwy bits. Touch. Don't do that. I'm gonna do it. Well, okay. Forgotten that it's cold outside, so now you went out. Yep, exactly. Like she'll wonder. It's almost like the cat, now realizing she can't go outside because it's all wet and rainy, will then stand on my desk and wonder what to do, and then in about 5 minutes, she'll forget why she's standing there and demand to be let out. Right? You've been measuring, haven't you?
Yeah.
I can't leave you alone in a room with a tape measure.
I told you I'd measure.
There's a woman joke there somewhere, but I'm not clever enough to. Yes.
I know the woman.
I actually don't. I just said there was one there somewhere. Yes.
Even measured opposite.
I imagined. Yes, we did. Florian
Turns out I've got this open. Right, 10
Then that's not going to matter.
No! Wait, why?
Because that wall's coming out. That's getting much wider.
Only part of it is. Told you.
Right.
I'm sick of having to repeat my fucking.
And so. I felt like you were warming up to something and then... About as pathetic as cats. It's not healthy. Try and relieve them. Fortunately, I'm now out of magic, which is no good. Okay, now the cat is back and demands to be let out. Yes, come on. Oh, actually went up. 2 minutes. 2 minutes before she decides she doesn't like rain. Yeah, okay, yeah. If we can catch them, we can then get them to engage us, and at which point they will all die horribly. Momentum, which we would need to take that point for. Fortunately, they're not dying in quite the droves I would like. To the point where I'm thinking about just advancing straight onto the bloody victory point. I need to take the city centre before I can take the victory point. Make sure these units go along with the main mass now. They've engaged these trolls who are now running away. Spin them around. Have them engage here.
Spoiling! Archaon! They will succumb!
Go get that. Good job I kept the Doom Knights around now. But they're having trouble charging into me because such a large contingent of my army is halberds. Yep, that's good. We're just on cooldown. It is on a 2-minute cooldown. I'm gonna do a pro gamer move with Harold in that case. I'm gonna send him out into the middle here, and I'm gonna get him. In the last. Oh well. I'm gonna send him into the middle and hope that I can bait out a bunch of enemy units to kind of group up around him, and then I'm gonna set off his explosion. I'm basically gonna use him as Chaos Cetra. There used to be an old strat. I think in the last game, Cetra's ability. My unit.
Chaos Warriors.
Cetra used to have an. I think he has the same ability, but it used to be way more mental. Just he would come in, and he has this like this area effect blast around him, and that would do ludicrous damage. And I'm hoping I can do the same with Harold. Unfortunately, these Marauder Horsemen are deciding that they don't want a piece. That's fine then. Yeah, it's been one of the other units has been wiped out. I mean, oh well. Not an awful lot that could have been done about it, but it's fine. These units are largely here as rearguard anyway, and this is a big fight. This will get me Kolek and silence a pretty large piece of the countryside, so... Fight me, damn it! The objective was to get like lots of units to engage Harold, but no one wants to engage Harold.
Save you, cunt!
I'm in the middle of a fight. Oh my god. I can't even save anyway. Barricaded that side, but not this side. That's fine, we'll just keep going then. Wow, yes, wow. Also, highly.
For the Chaos Gods.
It looks like we're done on this side, so I'll have these units capture this side here just to create problems for them. Right, going forward. Probably about as nice as a group as we're getting, unfortunately. Forward as well. We group people back up again. And then we'll have Archaon kind of move alongside, just if nothing else in a supervisory role. Walk into them single file. I don't know about single, but we need to be here, and everybody is going there. That is the motion. Go and they're starting to come at me from the other direction, so we shall now spin round. I'm a firm believer that all of your men are single. I mean, they're Chaos Warriors. I mean, look, monogamy being a product of order, therefore, I'm pretty sure it's a contractual requirement for Chaos Warriors. I'm going to send the Marauder Horsemen around and just start capping stuff. Whilst flying units can't capture anything, I'm pretty sure horsemen absolutely can. Okay, there we go. He's actually committing a large enemy unit into my front now, so spin round and kill it. We've actually managed to bait down in doing so one of his Chaos Spawn units. That's hilarious to me. Which is seriously just burn points to highlight a message to Lucy. And these are the horn ones. Right. I'm not convinced they can keep the network of a polyamorous relationship working. Because anything about a relationship, they just are. Right, okay, that's the shatter. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean I'm done, because Chaos Spawn exist. Rather annoyingly so. Now you stand there. Cap this point. Very slowly cap the point. Run out a bit. Yeah. Aware chat. I have turned it off for now. Shut up. Shut up. Up. I have made the executive decision and I've turned it off for specifically Total War, because especially this Total War is already a game that's shall we say a bit busy with the UI. So in the interest of not having far too much text on screen, I've turned it off. For other games where that's not the case, then I shall likely turn it back on. But for now, no. One hand, she ritualistic hordis, on the other hand, average Zeet worshipper watching. And hey, yeah. There we go. We won, finally. Oh, that was a hard fight. That's fine. If a unit did not survive the fight, then they were whelps and not worthy of my attention. It is as simple as that. That Armored Core 6 fires the Rubicons on sale. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. Okay, this is okay, fuck everything else. This is a public service announcement. Black Mesa, that being the fan remake of Half-Life, is currently on sale for 80% off and is, for my currency, £3, £2.99. That is outrageously cheap and you all need to go buy it immediately. Shit, that's good. There's the break anyway. Perhaps you should have a job, Doc. Enforce Confederation, that's what I want. You have a job, idiot, and yet you don't have money. Consider this a you problem. Stormblight, yes, very good. What was that to do? Bonus versus large, very nice. Summoners of Rage, gain substantial income, Warhost of the Apocalypse, and buy rights. That should probably mean if I recruit Lord, yep, Kolek is there, though he's a bit wounded after he was given a significant trouncing by Archaon. And does that mean I have, yep, I've stolen his vassal. Sweet. I'm here. Hey, Nitrous, it's a boy, it's a man, there it is.
Save you, cunt!
Fine, fucking, bitches, all of you, bitches. There, have it, you. Oh, God. Was I hanging? It is, no, it's a, I don't know. Fairly low today, a little off to the right. How about you? But yes, no. Just because Chris was not here to see it, I just got a sale alert on my phone. By the way, the Steam app is the best thing for that. Yeah, Black Mesa is going for like £3 right now. If you don't own Half-Life or Black Mesa, you need to go get that now. Like, it's non-negotiable. Holy shit. Like, that's actually changing my opinion about what I might do on Saturday. I might swap AVP out for... Okay, look. I might swap AVP out for Half-Life in that case. I own Half-Life Alex, which I've never loaded. I mean, to be fair, that's fair. What tea? Have you seen the Zen maps in Black Mesa? They are very nice. I have seen a good deal of Black Mesa, and yes, it's very good. Again, Lucy in all caps. Yes! Am I to take this as a sign of VTuber ascent? That Black Mesa is something that wants to happen in that case? Okay, let's do some living. Oh wow, he does actually just have it by standard. Kindle Flame. Remind me what Kindle Flame is. Weakness to fire when I'm casting a fire spell. A spell of any kind. Well, does this do fire damage? No. It does magic damage. Shit. Try to show my username? Because it's not face, right? No. Yeah, that's in. I will be available all day on Saturday, but yes, I shall move it. If you are advocating very strongly for a particular game, then I don't mind moving it to be on a specific day. Hell, I'm still waiting for Grizz to be available so I can play Brutal Legend. I have a feeling I'm going to be waiting on that for a while, but oh well. Okay, well, I'll go up here first because that's his specific one. Just to make sure I got it and had to find. You can still pull up in a minute. Oh god, I didn't realize he had a hyperloop straight to his house. Yes, with that, I've actually. I go to Diplo status. So yeah, red is me, and which I understand is a bit weird on the whole thing because blue is actually enemies because I insist upon being red. Damn it! Best color. Tommy stole it from me. So red is me, and then green is my allies. That was my vassals, red. But yeah. That does, however, put me in contact with the orcs, though. We're just to my south. That's scary yet impressive. I'm convinced that Half-Life and Half-Life 2 are the most influential games released. Definitely the first one. The first one is most definitely an immensely influential game. Second one, I'm not so sure it was so influential because a lot of the ideas that are in 2 were already in 1. It's just 2 expanded on them and 2 did them better, but I'm pretty sure it's still very significant, sure. And it's, if you want to count the idea that Half-Life 2 also happened to coincide with the introduction of Gmod and just how fucking inconsequential Gmod's been, then sure. I think Half-Life 1 influenced more design ideas and concepts of gaming, whereas Half-Life 2 informed its methods and then gave the world Gmod. So you know, I've talked myself around to your point. Good point, sir. Like, Half-Life 2 mod not found? Well, yeah. Half-Life 2 is just a solid game that looks amazing that came out in 2004. That wasn't cell shaded. True. To be fair, like, cell shading's been around for a while, but I feel like it was primarily Borderlands that was really infamous for cell shading. Source Engine HDR is good. Old ass engine now. Of course it is. Source has been around for about 1,000 years. The world will end and the Earth will be a cold, dead husk, and the Source Engine will still be around. So it'll do what it wants, frankly. I think everywhere is fine then. What high Nurgle corruption, but it's fine. As for this region, I mean, it was Colex region, so it's still 100% undivided. Also, Windmaker, true. Windmaker is also very bad. Hey, Commandos, what's going on, bro? Dude, everyone's telling me now. Very happy. Welcome. So I've got his bitch now, and my bitch actually took one of the towns from his bitch, but oh well, I'll deal with it. I'm just having a look around and deciding which way I want to go now. Yes, I was sending him south just to see what the state of the Empire is, and considering I'm all the way as far as Essen and I have yet to find a fucking Empire unit, then I'm starting to get a bit worried. This is all fucking Vestus, isn't it? Yeah, the Fecundites. And then the Bone Rattlers are also lousy in the area. I can see they're as far as... Let's have a look then. Good Diplo stand. As far south as bloody Grey Mountains. I have a feeling the Empire is like Reichland. Indeed. Yeah, Day of Defeat is also very good. Much older one now. I mean, fewer people will be aware of Day of Defeat, but yes, very good game. The aim of that area that is still okay. It's either cell shaded or very stylized or both. Well, it was a good way of like making games look good with hardware limitations being what they are. So it makes sense that it was prominent in the area. Heavens of Mirdrak. Mirdrak. Mirdrak? I'm going to just say Mirdrak. Frost Dragon lives here. Once frozen an entire ogre tribe to a single glacier-like block of ice. Hell yes. Wait, where is the moor then? That's it there. Yeah, it's up. Thinking about where I want to go because these are Chaos Dwarf lands here. Oh, by rights, I should probably go over the Empire first and worry about all of this later. But I do want to enslave me some Chaos Dwarves, so I believe I shall. That's what we're dealing with then. Goth Iron Hand, so he's present then. No, he actually built his settlement exactly how I wanted. Yeah. Let's recruit some replacements then. You only need one. See if I can't get a renowned unit. Summoner's Rage. We are in need of new Chaos Warriors. What kind of Chaos Warriors are you? Get your shielded, so will do. Right, let's switch people back. And promote them up whilst I'm at it. Okay, I want one more great weapons. Then I've got 2 chosen with shields and then 6 there. So I need to convert one of you over to halberds. Now the army is actually where it should be. Hell yes. Got a voice message from one of the girls in my class asking me to explain one of the topics. Now topics were like, you have 3 weeks and you chose the night before, right before the exam. Fucking Jesus. Well, you know, God loves procrastinators. Because the teachers sure as hell don't. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Sounds like you're in there. Dude was like, yes, because that's what a woman wants to hear. Like, hey, I want. Can you like help me? I need to. I'm not quite understanding one of these concepts. Hey, so you want to go for lunch or like? This is important. Fuck's sake! Like, Chris. Seize opportunity at all sides. Right. Just having a minor think about what I want to do next. I might raise the Khorne army next. Build that up. Prepare to send it south. Shit. Turning down opportunities isn't my strong suit. Well, yeah. That's crown domination. To be fair, it's probably not the worst idea that whilst I'm raising that other army, I get Archaon's other bits and pieces together. Because so far, I've only got in the Slayer of Kings. Need to get the rest of his stuff. I believe if that's the crown domination, that's... I've now got all of his missions. I just now need to send him on them. But we'll wait another turn for the full replan. I am making now a frankly unholy amount of money, so see what I can do with it then.
Now is my time.
Sword, Australians. Brass color of corn. Corn. No. As if the universe heard me planning. Right.
Destruction for all.
Send to Daemonhood Undivided. Must rank 30. Where is send to Daemonhood? Use of corn armies, passive Hellblade for corn units. Gifted pool capacity for bloodletters and fleshhounds. I mean, this allows undivided units to receive the mark of corn, unlocks warband upgrades, exalted bloodletter. Yeah, we're considering I don't swing that way. This is true. Well, yeah. About the 14th. Oh, I see. We're going to do a just chatting stream on the 14th. Just for the music. Oh, that is Tuesday. I'm just thinking about how busy we're going to be on this weekend. Sunday, doing the thing. Monday we're free, and then Tuesday we're doing a thing. I mean, to be fair, it's only Pancake Day, so I can't imagine we'll be out for very long.
Are you a god?
You a god?
They will be dominated.
I mean, I can't even look at the gifts for corn, so I don't even know if there's a. Oh, wait, hang on. Do all gifts. Wait. Is there one that lets me brand a lord? That is Bloodthirsters. All characters gain this. 3 units of bloodletters will be immediately summoned into the army. Will be gifted, rather. Army ability summoned from beyond faction leader's army. Then that's that's Fleshhounds of Corn. Blood Greed for all units with Mark of Corn. Guess not. Doing a funny whatever stream. I mean, to be fair, if you're gonna do anything on the 14th, the truly and completely unimaginative thing to do on the 14th would be a dating sim, right?
I am pleased.
Okay, let's see what we can grab then. If this is gonna be corn army,
They will
grab that.
be dominated.
Grab some whelps. Grab some warriors.
Ruin.
That's for. I mean, if you're gonna go with monsters, I mean, can we get minotaurs? Like this god, gift of gold spring. Oh yeah, the fucking gifts of chaos scream is fucking awesome. How close are you to chat? You need to elaborate on that, Tav. I mean, what do you mean? How close are you to? How parasocial are you feeling? But yes, Lucy, I also adore this the gifts of chaos screen, like in the 4 gods, and then the great big chaos undivided symbol in the middle. Oh, it's tasty, and then the various little bits and pieces you get to fill with the various gifts. Oh, it's real good.
You dare.
If I were gifted, can I get minotaurs? Doesn't look like it. Bloodletters. Bloodthirster. There's a soul grinders of varying description. Fiends, furies. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. That's a shame. I mean, we could just go with tried and true spawn of corn. Spawn of corn are fun.
What?
If I get a spawn, can I just immediately convert it over to spawn of corn? Apparently not. Because you're useless to me. I need a unit that can be turned into spawn. So to that end, I recruit aspiring champion. I realise it's expensive, but this is for science. It does not go over to there. Okay. You're the type of friend to buy bots to boost his mate and then get banned for botting. I mean, yeah. How then do I get spawn of corn in that case? And I swear to God, if any of you say grow it, forehead, I'm going to ban you. You know, no. I wonder if it's something I've got to unlock. Army, blood letters, active authority for one active gift. That's allegiance. Maximum gifts of corn, corn authority. Following units will receive bonuses from this. Oh, and they'll get Hellblade, like armor piercing. Yeah, pretty nice. I don't know what I did. I didn't pay attention. Oh man, you're lucky you're a mod.
Are you a god?
God, if you were Ricky out of times, you're out there and there. He hasn't worked out. The more he bitches about it, the funnier it gets. Oh, I'm such a shithead. Anyway, in that case, there's not really an all else I can do. Until I can summon in some units, which, to be fair, in a couple of turns I will be able to do. For now, then, I'm just going to have to put up with the bitches. Yeah, I can't get more orders of corn, so... I think... When can I upgrade these guys? Oh, okay, well, I can already upgrade the warriors over, so that's fine. So we'll do that. How much are you costing me a turn? 253, that's manageable. Yes, cat. Can't time out Ricky for misbehaving anymore. Chris must repent for him if present is the new decree. Oh god, according to who?
I'll have this world.
Don't pop up and bitch at me like you want out and then just sit there. Toying with me at this point. Yeah, in which case that's pretty much everything I've got. Assuming Chris is awake. Well, it's never guaranteed. Fallen asleep at the wheel before.
There'll be a reckoning.
I mean, you're going to sit there and... They're going to sit there and build up for just another turn or so. As for this army, well, they've now got Ograx with them, who's going to help train them up. And they do need to fill their ranks a bit, so I'll quite happily station him here until the whelps can... The whelps come in. Ah, yes, the scout.
Asinine mortal.
I want to see just how far down the world of order has fallen in my absence. Because the answer is apparently very far. Oh, Cadrin's still alive. Oh, looks like the stunties are still about. I shall harvest many beards. A bed after them. I'm certain they are very comfy. And there goes Kislev. Oh well.
Tempests and fire.
We're all still about. Right? In that case, we'll send you to Altdorf and see how they're doing. It would appear Vlad's kind of got all of the south secure. You've now fully replanned. You need to be rank 7, right? No, 6. Repent, brother. I said repent. Can I get an amen? Where's the missions? First I gotta remember which one's next. It is Armor of Morcar. This Quete. What are we up against? Shitloads of warriors is the answer. I mean, I was hoping to have more chosen by this point, but to be honest, I should be fine. I've got a good deal of chosen. A couple god-specific units. So I should be alright. It's going to be a hard fight, though. Let's get into it. Oh, yeah. It promises to be a very violent punch-up, and to be fair, this is kind of why I've got Archaon where he is, where he's nice and safe, and we're surrounded by vassals and nobody who's willing to take me on, because I'm pretty sure Grimgore's not dumb enough to take me on. I'm pretty sure neither of the neither of the Chaos Dwarves are dumb enough to take me on right now, especially because I'm now raising a fucking Khorne army, so... Since you're both here, my brain legally works. BD3 to go on mind. I might be zooted. I need a game to break from reality. Zooted? Oh, shit.
This fool dares challenge me. He thinks I care about
I'm gonna
his
turn him up, boys.
trivial lust for power. I will teach him a bitter lesson. One for all who define him. Who dare to oppose the will of the Chaos Gods. Here is a maggot to make an example of. It will be a warning to all the chieftains of the North. Now, my followers, let us attend this tiresomeness. By dusk, I wish to be swilling the maggot's blood in his upturned skull, while channeling his rabid spirit into Morka's armor.
Oh, he's such a prick and I love it. I'm going to be drinking from his skull whilst harvesting his bloody soul. Oh, I love him. Yes, no, that's good. We will be doing something Sunday, but I'm content. I'm pretty confident it's not going to go on all night, so... Hell yeah. Should be alright. To be fair, I'm pretty sure if you go with the black colour on Age of Empires, all your priests are legally gods of the gods of chaos. Or are legally chaos sorcerers, rather. Backband Tavern commanders. Why? What do you mean cheater? Do you not know how to counter priest spam? Dude, that's pretty... dude, you must be pretty... That's a pretty noob move if you don't know how to counter priest spam, man. I mean, honestly. I mean, that's like... Dude, just research bloody heresy, man. There you go. You've timed it out. There you go. Time out nitrous. Commit to the bit. Commit to the bit. I've got to reorder my own forces because the game made such a pig's ear of the bloody army list. And then I go out and... Now that we have Slaaneshi units, let's get a look at them.
All will suffer. Warriors of Slaanesh. Dark Prince's minions. Nurgle's pestilent glory.
Ah yes, every surface on their armor is mirrored. That's pretty cool. And as such, they are very, very shiny.
Warriors of
Look at them then. Stride. So stride if that's like unimpeded by terrain. Yep. Trying to look absolutely sexy to me. I'll get a look at them in a minute then. Yeah, so the Mirror Guard. The Mirror Guard also look very, very smexy. Psychology, Mark of Slaanesh. Gives them Strider, immune to Psychology, increased Fizz resistance and speed. 33 as opposed to the Chosen's 28. Not that much faster. 10% Fizz resistance and 5% ward save. So that's just 15% damage that they're just not taking, which is actually less than the normal undivided Chosen. Okay. Alright.
For the Chaos Gods.
Yeah, so the aspiring champions are largely just golden with a shitload of embezzlement, embezzlements and stuff. Yeah, their shields look awesome. They've got the Hellblades. All got the undivided cloak, something I wish to own one day. Yes, they all look very smexy, but they are basically the guards. So they're very, very heavy infantry. I'm pretty sure they count as they are sword infantry, but I'm pretty sure they're so big they count as monstrous infantry. Or at least they behave like it, anyway. So I'm gonna put Harold in with the shield line because I'm pretty sure Harold himself has a nice shield. He sure does. Yes, that is the only requirement for entry.
Warriors of Slaanesh. Slaanesh expects suffering.
Yep. like so, so that their order is preserved. And as for the rest of them, where's the... Oh. Me. Going terms of the Walmart brand Archaon, but that doesn't mean them having any less grip. Oh no, it's just that Archaon is the first among them. I mean, these guys are just aspiring champions, whereas Archaon is the champion. I like to think they're primarily his, like, not honor guard per se, but they're his inner circle. They're like, these are the boys that Archaon actually knows the names of, and are actually some of his more trusted agents. Even though he would probably eat any of them for a ham sandwich with corn, but even so, what are you gonna do? They're climbers, and God, Chaos Gods love climbers. Yes, Born Warriors are now back to where they should be. That's what I meant. They're like a few steps below, so you can see their resemblance. Well, yeah, they're all very high up in the Chaos totem pole. So say freaking chosen with great weapons. God, don't they look cool? And this is my primary point. Like I'm so incredibly happy that Chaos Warriors finally got reworked, because I don't know if anybody remembers the Chaos Warriors from before, like as they were dropped to the Day 1 DLC for the first game, and they stayed like that for so long, and it sucked. It was awful. They were just another horde race. And there were no god-specific armies or anything. It was just what you see here, and it's just awful. I'm so happy they got reworked, because they're the coolest. Dr. Major, as they did, and it's just like, I'm so happy they got reworked, because they're one of the visually coolest armies. They're one of the thematically coolest armies. Like, playing with them is a huge amount of fun, where it's the kind of fun you don't have to think about. You just kill shit. There you go. You get to be the bad guy, and playing the bad guy is an awful lot of fun sometimes. You know? And just look at it, they're spiky, they're golden, they got the skulls, God, they look cool. And then the rework gave them the god-specific units, and now we have... I just love how unreasonably fuck-ass mad they are at all times. It's like they've got ADHD and raid addiction, and someone's hooked up straight black tar heroin to them at all times. It's great. They are my boys. Yeah, I do like the detail that Chaos Warriors they actually have slightly darker armor, and they don't wear helmets, whereas the Chosen uniformly wear helmets, different helmets, but helmets. And their armor's actually slightly lighter with a lot more gold on it. I do enjoy that. You can even from here you can visually tell them apart, like from distance, and I think that's very good, because Chaos Warriors do have the problem where they like that, where they homogenize a lot. They all look the same. Oh yeah, especially better than the Doom Knights. But it's weird that these guys count as shock cavalry, huh? They pan it down. There we go. I mean, they also look like unreasonably cool, and the fact they've all got bloody tower shields with eyes on them. I like to imagine that works as well. Like the eye that's in the shield is like psychically linked to the guy, so that he can actually see out the eye, so he can fully cover himself with the shield, and Tzeentch and his many glories allow him to see through his shield. I just think that's a really cool detail, frankly. So your hover pod looking dudes, literally. I know, I mean, it's Tzeentch. So what do you expect? Yeah, there's one girl I got right home with. I might actually make that joke. It wasn't a specific girl. That's what it got. Well, James. New tonight, but instead you're a helpful good boy. I think Tretch Craventail's up there. He's not too strong, but he's a giggle. Yeah, so he's the same way. Atlantic out. He sits literally right next to me, and I want to get months of shit. Oh yeah, all months of good times. I appreciate the risk-taking mentality, but again, I'm not certain that that's a good idea. These guys give charge defense, but the enemy doesn't have any large units, although he does have an awful lot of cavalry. So we'll put them on the wings to prevent charges. Actually, we'll put them in front. Have them maneuver in that formation. Lock the formation. Same that side. I have my own knights ready to go. I think we're all right.
I'm tired of this. Move fast. My blade hungers. Running. Move fast. Tremble, mortal.
There we go. You have to have all 3 units selected and then they'll move in formation. Ah, here we go. Oh, pull them back. Them there. Array everybody else. And I think they're probably going to try and link up with the main army if we don't move into them, so we're going to have to move into them pretty quickly. Uninterested in having them link up with the main force. I would much prefer to kind of be on the front foot with this. Them in there, them in there. I'm just being considered about where I engage who. I am concerned of his main army. Other problem being that these are Chaos Knights, and Chaos Knights are... So one does want to be considered about how he approaches this. But them south. As for Archaon himself, dance him round and get him into here, and then have him set his nerf off.
Yes, Lord.
As long as that main army is content to stay where it is, we should be alright. Berserkers have taken a good deal of damage, but they've dealt a good deal of damage at the same time. Luckily, these are cavalry units, which means they're likely to run off the map before they can recover. Drop that there. Run up. And I'm going to hit him with a melee defense and attack. And jump in myself. Doesn't look like these guys have a lord, so we're just fighting in the old-fashioned way. Let's grab my guys there. Have them charge into this unit so they can kind of... So, oh, wow, they're the mirror units. Okay. I just got desperation. That's what you get for being mean to me with more than a few more bodies than the average guard army. Oh, Lord. To be fair, Chris's body count is silly. And to be fair, it's a rather silly way of, like, denoting, like, how many past relationships have you had? Yo, what's your body count? Like, fucking... Kill and or relax, edgelord. Fire then, damn it. It didn't go up, what the hell? Oop. He has a Chaos Dragon. But they chase them off. Have the Doom Knights take off. I'm going to upcast the Soul Rain and have it on his board. Probably going to get added in the middle of this, and now we can't avoid it, but oh well. His army is now actually moving in proper. Means we do want this dealt with before he can kind of fall on us. Luckily, he hasn't got that much in the way of Chaos Knights left. So, like, off.
Chaos warriors.
Right, there we go. Actually, that impressive to be honest. Well, all in how you sell it. Right, reform this line. Have these units. Now we just got to clean up the rest of them. See, the Doom Knights are content to be annoying because they can't seem to get out of their current fight. Spin them around. And where the... Okay. I'm going to run these forces over yonder, just to kind of run them into the enemy, keep them from getting around us. My being mean to Chris is now over. Good, good. No more being mean to Chris. It's enough for one night. Yes, cat. Where are you? Where is she? Look at dog, asshole. Again, he comes in and then feels the need to inform me as to the goings-on of the outside. Which is my only explanation as to why she just comes in and makes a shitload of noise. It's a lot of... I think this is pretty much all of his remaining knights just kind of arraigned onto one point. Soaking. Don't go near my machine if you're soaking. Right, where is Harold? Harold is in the middle of where he should be, so... There we go. Lovely. Let's actually help these boys out. Give them a storm. Pass them in as well. He's fucking... Head pat? Yes. Where's mine? Let's chase them out.
We desire it. Make
There we
clear.
go. I think that's most of the knights now dealt with. Put that in there. Good. That side got met as it should have done. And I'm just going to start dropping the storms on where they need to be, like so. See, I actually don't know what this blast does, so let's find out. Oh, don't, that's fine. These knights just won't bugger off, will they? Aren't chasing them around. I have my own knights come around the side here. Where are the Doom Knights? Are they actually airborne? Holy shit, it is possible. Mirror guard on this side. I'm looking forward to actually having Archaon actually be able to go into fights now. Like, because before he's been a bit flimsy, whereas now he's actually tough enough to weather combat. Actually pretty good at it, too. Hey. Things are now swinging the way that they should. Whilst I have the opportunity, I'm going to select the whole army and turn off guard mode. So I have on by default because it helps maintain a line, but when you're winning, you want to turn it off. I love when they ride it like that. I think we're not far off the break now. Like the full shatter. Luckily, this isn't a billion different reinforcing armies situation, so they will actually all break at the same time. Once again, I'm outnumbered nearly 2-1, and I come out not even having lost half my force. It's all about army composition and quality of troops. Also, you know, having Archaon, one of the biggest fuck mothering Chaos Lords ever on your side. He does attempt to evade, but doesn't get all the way. Minecraft beta getting a nice 300 plus FPS. If you're not, I love the joke that it's Minecraft. How are you not getting like high FPS? And the answer is, well, have you tried to load more than 3 chunks at a time?
Now is our time.
Beauregard are not doing hot, but to be fair, they were surrounded by Chaos Knights for like 90% of the fight. So there we go. That looks like the shatter. For once, no chaos spawns. I actually just win for once. Wait, is it demanding or is it just poorly optimized? Okay. Such fights are largely just training, and I get the armor of Morcar out of it, so it's fine. A bit of both? Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, with a game that's as theoretically infinite as fucking as a Minecraft, it's getting the damn thing to run is frankly. You know, I was there for the very beginning of it, so I was there the day Horus slew the Emperor. I was there when Notch first released Minecraft. And I mean just onto the internet, not like the whole fucking Minecon release thing. President Biden willfully retained disclosed classified documents, special counsel finds, but he will not face charges because he's the active president. I don't know why people don't get this fucking problem. The reason why Donald Trump got into trouble with it is because he had classified documents and information when he wasn't president. He doesn't have right to them anymore. Do I have to explain this to you? Fucking. We'll recruit them on. I mean, if they were strong enough to survive my dumbass, then come on. Armor of Morcar. Ability, Armor of Morcar, Charge Reflection, and Melee Defense, very nice. Plus 12 armor. Hero action success -6. Ward save 10, Undivided Authority. I mean, Undivided Authority was already maximum, so fine. Well, now well over 1,000 items originally released in 2009. Well, yeah, but I mean that'll make for a hell of a database, but and so. Version of the gods. What was it? That's harder to kill, harder to hit, and hits harder.
Storm of chaos gathers.
Word? You missed a word. What, like in the dictionary? Enables magical attacks and weapon strength. This just isn't needed. Bonus Wrath. Savage Grace. He gets perfect vigor and bonus against infantry. Dead Slayer. Leadership when fighting against dead things. Vigor loss in the army, just in general. Flaming attacks for everyone. Gravedigger. Double XP gain against things that are dead. Passive ability Chaos Armor. Melee damage, reflection, and missile block chance, as well as lots of them. Dead Slayer and Everlasting Anvil. Because holy shit, look at the armor values. 145 on the Aspiring Champions and the Chosen. That's mental. You just don't take damage at that point. It's hilarious. Carrying around a small tank's worth of armor. Oh, the gods will be pleased. Okay, so you are now chosen. You are now chosen. Everybody else, you get to be knights now. You don't get to be blood crushers. The normal chaos knights, I have no interest in lances. And you have to be rank 8 and you can go up to skull crushers. Oh, it's gonna be good. Now, unfortunately, gentlemen,
You squander our savagery.
a more qualified candidate has applied for the position. Knights of Immolation, hell yes.
Dominance.
So I've now got proper Chaos Knights. The other Marauders Horsemen aren't far behind. These units are getting up there, so it shan't be long before they're actually capable. And this game is fun. I've maintained this for ages. Why I play this. I'm so glad I decided to invest the channel into heavier Total War, because it means I get to play lots more of this game. This game is fun. I would implore us to play it more often, but, you know, getting 5 people in a room these days is damn near impossible. Ask anybody who plays D&D these days. We do want Blood Crushers, but it's looking like it's actually way easier to get them if we just recruit straight warriors rather than going up through horsemen. Now, I think we'll send him on a bit of a recruitment tour. Grab whelps from various areas. Fair. We're Forsaken. Not available for selected unit. Not available for selected unit. What brother gotta do to get some goddamn spawn of corn? Air plans tomorrow evening, sorry. That's fine. As I said, people are often busy these days. We will. Is there a plan for tomorrow? Asking for myself. Currently, no. So, suggested plans are available. That's safe. I mean, to be fair, fucking things like Vietnam started cropping back up into my head. So, you know, something like that would not be worst thing to happen today. One turn of replenishment and we'll be ready to go again. With a stronger army. Hard just thinking about it. Next up will be the Eye of Shirian. There's lots of stuff, really. So, not playing watch it ever. Oh, yes, I remember. You weren't having a good time with that game. I remember now. Tav was not having fun with that game. And actually mentioned Rising Storm 2. It's been on my head for a while. There are still no plans on Saturday. Saturday, generally. I mean, at this point, it's kind of becoming Void Crew, but it depends entirely on what Roll's doing at this point. Now, unfortunately, Roll is doing this weird thing called working. I know how incredibly cringe. So, can't actually ask him. So, I would implore people to take to the Discord to discuss that. There's a point, actually, if you're listening and for some absurd reason that you're not in the Discord, I would implore that you get into the Discord because we do funny shit like argue with each other and play games there. It's amazing. Also, if you survive this long in this stream, I would implore that you follow. I mean, come on, I've already got you at this point. Did you just shout yourself out, you piece of shit? Oh god. You didn't dominate me. You got one kill the whole round, and it was me. Like, asshole. Son of a bitch. Give me bloody summons. Right, that opens up a gift slot for corn. Blessing of blood. Blood greed. Augment. Up to 20. Intensifies. Effect intensity increases with each kill made by the unit, but it doesn't tell me what the rate is. Here it is. Death's bounty. Income from raising and post-battle. Well, it's the same, but worse. Yes. I'll make a sacrifice to corn. Give us... I know it gave me some blood letters, but what else did it do? Units will be instantly added to your gift pool, and then every three turns afterward. And then we're currently doing the upgrade to actually improve that, which means if I go to you, units, oh yeah, and then these will replace largely the. I mean, to be fair, it's a corn army. Largely, everyone's. I am in severe considerations of just foregoing shielded units entirely late game, like once I've got all the units actually trained up, and just having double axes and bloodletters as like the predominant infantry. Like that would be hilarious. Okay, so the bloodletters don't upgrade.
Despoilers come.
So how doth one branded searing iron unlocks warband upgrades exalted bloodletters? Okay, well, band upgrades. Okay. Do I need to have like high corn authority to get exalted ones? But we'll find out. Squad is also available.
Bring ruin.
So squad can also happen if thy desire it.
You have my favor.
Well, that should honestly be fine, and then we'll roll that, and then slowly fill it up with bloodletters as we go. Send that south. That's from the Lord. your undivided authority 4?
For chaos.
Because he's just bored then. Okay. This is the part where I'm going to be really annoyed if it turns out I need the other Chaos Lord DLC in order to get half of this. Because if so, I'm going to be a little mad. And I'll go get it. Ascension to Daemonhood. Oh, yes.
The end times come.
That's probably more suited for Saturday because Guzzle is available as far as I... Probably, yeah. And if we can actually get roll into that, that'd be hilarious. Okay, next I have Sherian.
Sirian's eye guides me.
Yeah, what's he got? This is actually apparently way easier. It's also... I mean, he's got a giant, a lot of Forsaken, which will die very quickly. 4 Hell Cannons, and then a bunch of Dragon Ogres might come in. I mean, yeah, as long as I deal with the Hell Cannons, and I've got flying units to do that, I don't foresee this being a problem. Yeah, go on. Yes, he's got a few big things, but I have Halberdiers for a reason. And seeing as this time, at least, most of his army isn't fucking animals, so... Fine. That's that. I know the answer. There's very little I can do about it. We burned them all in the first battle because, holy shit, that one went on for a little while.
At last, a worthy challenger comes.
The last battle was harder.
Some weak minion sent by the gods. No. What could
Did it remember my formation?
something
Oh, it did.
more corrupt, more bestial. It serves no master, seeks no
Oh,
glory
okay.
other than its own, and that I abhorred, even as I rip at its throat.
Oh, I see. It doesn't know where to set the other unit because it's been upgraded.
No god, no creature can challenge me and live.
I think he's a little bit cross. Right. Well, naturally, it's a huge fucking barren field for me to have to charge over. Well, luckily, luckily the Knights of Immolation have Vanguard deployment, so that's just fine by me.
Flourishes with our glory.
Send the Knights around this side. Get a look at these. These are the Regiment of Renown Chaos Knights, and then normal Chaos Knights. As you can see, they are largely the same. Only these guys have slightly more drip, I think. No, they look the same actually. They haven't got skin shields. When I try out Logi in squad, I mean that's your decision, but I have a distinct feeling literally everybody else will go combat roles, so I'm not saying you can't, I'm just saying you might be on your own on that one. I've chosen them with halberds. The halberds are bitchin'. But never doing squad leader again. It's weird, like I refuse squad leader in Hell Let Loose, but I have absolutely no problem doing it in squad. God. Oh, he's in there. To be fair, now that these guys are actually in a good number, I'll run Archaon with the Knights. Stay there and continue being special little boys. 1, 2. And then there. Correct that real fast. Someone's got to deploy guns and tickets for garrisons. Well, yeah. I'll take his manpower. Well, yeah, me no remember. But yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not an important job. I'm just saying I don't think many people are going to want to do it. Bombardment. Oh, yes. if it's bombardment, then actually I'm just going to fly straight over them. They're actually turning his guns to fire at the knights. That's hilarious. Actually hit them too. I mean, having a Logi squad to follow around the infantry squad is actually the way you're supposed to do it, so... Yeah, and these guys are literally just going to go in and begin causing problems for the enemy artillery. Fortunately, they did lose their barrier. I just need others to take off. Are you? Is that something you are capable of doing? Because it's looking like no. I mean, it's honestly fine because they're largely just buying time for the rest of the army to actually get across this plain. Funnily enough, his army appears to be waving off. Primarily because my army's inbound. Archaon himself. First thing he's going to do is going to drop an absolute bomb on the enemy cannons because they're not fast enough to get away. His hero is... where? Oh, have one. I can't see a lord anywhere. I suppose he'll be coming in later with the dragon ogres. That's where it should be. Okay, let's go. Right, okay, so aspiring champions go in first. There they are. They divert round, go in there. Everyone else just kind of charges in as is standard. Ads aren't videos anymore. Yeah, sometimes they just chuck a like a little banner or something, and then they call that a day for the ads, which is fine, honestly. It's actually way less invasive, and I much prefer it. Put that there. Dull their charge a bit. Okay, tell you what, you roll there, and then the offensive troops can continue charging forward. The halberdiers close in there. That's got banners. I like. Well, exactly. Like, it's an ad. It's still getting the advertisement that they need to get out there, but it's not nearly as in your face and troublesome, and I much prefer it. Problem is, I can't guarantee everybody gets a small banner ad rather than a full whack in the face with a video ad. So, yeah, honestly, I'll have to make peace with it. So the breaks are continuing. Did he just go, it's hammering time, or hammer time? I feel realistically, hell yeah. And you have achieved self-actualization. I'm happy. Dragon Lord approaches, kill him and his warriors will flee. Hell yes. Spin them around. We've fallen on all of that. And we pull everybody who isn't a halberdier out of there. Great weapon. And just have the halberds engage that troll. Or the giant, rather. As Archaon and the knights actually take on a significant contingent of the enemy warriors. Like, I realize you guys just ran all the way up here, but I'm going to need you to run back. You chase after him. Ready into position. Where are the halberdiers? Don't let him get away. Because up and until he's actually shattered, I do not consider him dealt with. Very good. You guys, turn off your guard mode and chase them down. You lot with me. And we're going to go soul drain the piss out of that dragon. Then roll out front. This is why I wanted you to continue chasing them, assholes. It's just Forsaken, to be fair. We should be able to chop through that pretty easily. Round. Right, cool. South. You keep doing what you're doing. You go around the south. Alright, it's all coming up Millhouse. Let's go. Upcast. Soul Drain. And hit the enemy lord with it. Run into the enemy lord with the Slayer of Kings active. And proceed to ruin his day. No. Dragon Ogres don't get to run away. Precisely, like, there is an art, I find, to non-invasive advertisement. The problem is you want advertisement to be invasive because otherwise you can't be certain that the customer got the point. Because you can already hear what the companies are going to say. Oh, but how can I guarantee that my ad's being shown? Because I can just very easily ignore that. So of course they're going to want to push for heavier advertisement because naturally, right? Is that everyone running? It is, but not everyone's running away to the point where they might not come back. Knights are already chasing one. We're already clamping down on another. You chase him, please. Go and kill them, will you? There's no winning. Well, advertisement is an unfortunate reality of a capitalist system and having businesses, so you're just going to have to deal with it. That's why I say there is an art form to it, because it's very difficult. Good shot. Because it's very difficult to get right. Versus winners. We got. Oh, exactly. It's non-invasive. You can look past them and still watch the stream, and you still get audio. Most importantly, this is weird. Most people treat Twitch like radio. Like, not nearly as important what you're showing as it is what you're saying and how you sound. Because most people, even here, I can guarantee it, not everyone's got the stream up and active. Like, I'm willing to bet a number of people probably have the stream minimized and are just listening. But Twitch is the new radio. It's strange. Is that the win? Hell yes. I know. And to be fair, I didn't take that heavy losses considering the situation I found myself in. Very good. Very, very good. I think, to be fair, with the unexpected paper sale that of a fucking Black Mesa, yeah, I think I'll shift AVP later, a later date, and I'll swap tomorrow's streams and Saturday's streams. So tomorrow I'll do Black Mesa. I don't imagine I'll get the whole thing done in one day. I mean, to be fair, that would be a marathon stream. I could do fucking all of Black Mesa in a day, but I have no particular attachment to Black Mesa, so you'll no need to. I have Shirian, Zinch's Authority, Lord's Army, Winds of Magic cost down, Barrier hip. Oh yeah, fucking Archaon gets a barrier for having the Eye of Shirian. That's right. I forget that. The Eye of Shirian. Enchanted item is what I'm missing. Potion of Foolhardiness. The Terrifying Mask of E. And because I'm gaming right now, well, exactly. Does depend. I'm fairly certain, yeah, Archaon already has Causes Fear. He doesn't have Terrify. He has Causes Fear. If I remember correctly, they are different. I used to think that Causes Terror is different. It was just a more extreme version of Causes Fear. But it's actually Causes Fear actively debuffs the leadership of the enemies around them, whereas Causes Terror will cause them to temporarily hold off on charging you, and then they'll go in once they've collected themselves. But it means that you can sometimes get the drop on the enemy by virtue of the fact that they were too terrified to charge straight into you. Aura of Chaos, missile resistance, not. Need a Boining Head. I'm going to start upping Archaon's magic. Armageddon, yeah, weapon strength. Bonus this. Melee defense, Lord's Army, that's pretty. And now even fucking Harold is getting even stronger. With the army still in perfect condition, let's see what we're up against with the Crown of Domination. Entiro Chosen of Zinch. Interesting. They're up against a Changer of Ways. Vestergax. I think that's probably a Lord. Yes. And that's a lot of spawn. Like, his army is majority spawn. To be fair, we're dealing enough damage for it to not be all that much of a bother. And I'm just checking to see. Now, none of my units are actually candidates for graduation just yet. But we're going for it. I say, with this, we'll have, I think this is the Crown of Command. Yeah, well, rather, the Crown of Domination. And this will be Archaon fully pimped out. You know, yo, dog, I heard you like Chaos Lords. So, we should be alright with this. Now, how much was Fires of the Rubicon going up for? Oh, 30%. 30% is significant. I mean, that's down from 50 to 35 for me, so that's alright, actually.
Even as this demon spawn plots to overthrow me, I know my destiny is absolute. Belacor will coronate me. Come then, Changer. Bring your best.
That is an interesting formation.
Once more that I am the ever-chosen. For I am the anointed, the bringer of woes. The one, true Lord of Chaos.
Right, let the T-posing commence. Why are we so... I don't know why the game does that. Sometimes the formation just glitches out. Oh yes, I remember this map. Right, so it's a lot of spawn who hurt but die quickly compared to other big things. I don't think they have... Yeah, they have like no armor and probably... What's their melee defense like? Melee defense isn't great either. The trolls are significantly tougher than they are. Righty. I forget when I scheduled this stream. I mean, you'd hope I'd remember because I set the damn stream up, but hey ho. Oh, I do not remember, so I'll set a timer. Good 3 hours, I think, yeah. 3 hours seems to be my favourite stream length these days. Right. Right, so halberdiers are going to be important, damage dealing is going to be important. Shields aren't going to be as good here. Means I really want the front line comprised of said units. Missing one here.
Horns of war! For the dark
And we'll use the shielded units. Those flanking units. I mean, it's a bit of a role reversal, but we'll deal with it. We'll still have Harold in the front, though, because Harold is immense. We'll have Archaon and his lads on the side. We'll throw the aspiring champions in the front. Do the same with the Doom Knights. We'll actually have them airing towards the back so they can get a full-on back charge in. As for the Marauders, well, actually hide them. Is there anywhere in this wood that's thick enough to hide horses? Doesn't appear so. In which case, I think we're good to go. Roll them forward. A bit. Nope, come here. Well. Charging forward. Right, it's weird. I just went on a tirade about how, you know, most people listen to Twitch rather than actively watch it, but... And then as soon as the beginning of the battle starts, I go quiet because I'm actively planning out the fight, but... Hey-ho, what are you gonna do? Let's mess him up. Let's actually send the Doom Knights behind just to kind of cause him issues. Cause him to become the paranoia. For my favorite sleep aid. I know you intend it as a compliment. And I've been assured numerous times by Lucy, by many, that apparently my ability to put people to sleep with I'm assured my voice is apparently amazing. So that's not how I hear it. Not saying anything anyway. Well, yeah, I'm gonna stream. I mean, this is my frank statement on the topic, which is that if you're going to stream, what is the point of streaming just streaming something and then not having any kind of interaction? Because at that point it's just a commentary-less gameplay video, which has a place on YouTube for games that I'm never going to play, so I just watch the story. But if you're going to Twitch stream, it's a large portion of Twitch streaming is putting yourself out there, having that confidence to put yourself out there. And Tavo can probably attest, you know, like streaming helps build up his confidence in a very large way. So, and that is a valuable point of streaming. It causes you to have to put yourself out there. It causes you to have to maybe not believe in yourself. That's probably too dramatic a term, but it causes you to have to kind of, you know, carry something yourself and have that strength of personality, which can build a lot of confidence. It comes down to why you're streaming and how you want to do it, because ultimately it's your platform. You do what you want with it, you know. And that is something I would continue to drum to everybody. Like if you're thinking about doing this, it is your platform. You do what you want with it. Right? Though I understand, you know, if you don't want to talk and you just want to do this, that's fine. You do you. Right? I don't understand it, but it's not me you're trying to impress. No, fucking ultimately, who gives a fuck about me? I'm just some dickhead on the internet. I mean, among literally millions. And it's not like, as long as you're doing what you want to do, ultimately, who cares, right? The best, do not remind me of fairies. Man, fuck you. Your English is as good as their native speakers, and I will continue to say as much until the end of your days, because I'm fairly certain I'm going to outlive you. Don't ask me how I know that, I just kind of do. People living in my town. Well, yeah, you do get certain parts of England where you're just like, are you sure? Like, what? I don't know what you're speaking, but I'm not 100% it's English. And ironically, it's the country where you'll encounter this, where like fucking, where people's like you'll be like, oh, I've lived in this country all my life, and so did my dad and everything. Like, dude, you like, I can't understand a word you're saying. I'm speaking the King's English. No, you're not. No, you're not. Like, I don't know what you're speaking, but it's not the King's English. Like, that's up. Because you can't even blame it on dialect, right? Because that's the excuse the North uses, right? Fucking, so that they've got a different dialect, and you know that's an excuse that they get to use because they have the history to back it up. But for these people, you know, you're just tripping over your words and then not bothering to correct yourself. Like, up. speaking to your mates, but not to me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyone genuinely understand you better? Well, yes. Well, I think that is the primary difference, right? Because you know, foreigners will have been taught the King's English, won't they? They will have been taught proper English, actual pronunciation. So and because it's a second language, they're putting conscious effort into speaking it. And so So if they listen to their lessons and they're speaking it properly, then yes, they will sound posher than a native English speaker will, because they're putting effort into how they're talking. And naturally, they will sound better. Okay, there goes the big bird. Oh yes. I want to tell them again. I do in fact get you, bruv. Literally. Get me that. Hey, bro, did you get me? Fucking shut up. Are you a Pokemon? No, then I'm not getting you. Shut up. That's the Dragon Ogre's shattered. I think that's largely a full shatter. They're dying. Why are you in the middle of the front? Stop that. So now it's a case of just going after all of the spawn, because the spawn can't run. They just chat shit because well, that's the thing, right? Because if you're in your local and you're dealing with locals, then fine, speak how you want. But largely, if you're speaking with if you're speaking with people who aren't from your town, please at least try to modulate one's speech, because most people aren't gonna understand what the fuck you're on about. I mean, you're like, oh, but they're coming to our place, you can speak like us. If you were France, then I'd understand, but you're not France, so shut up. God damn. Why am I charging you in? Stop that. Is Tavo mad? Why is the Tavo mad? Tavo should not be mad. Was that the last of the Chaos Spawn? Are we good? Are we alright? Okay, yes. Am I English quite clear? Well, this is what I mean. Like, I would say most people here are generally good enough. Like, because if you're speaking online, generally you've got the presence of mind to know how to speak English properly. But and you know, my parents, you know, they taught me to speak King's English. So you know, there's only a little bit of local slang that actually infects my language, and it's largely, I can tell you that most of that comes from the fact that I'm lazy and the fact that I can't be bothered to pronounce things properly. When, you know, if I actually put effort into talking properly and actually keep an eye on my pronunciation and speak actual English, cross the T's and dot the I's, and I can do it, and I often will if it's an important thing that I'm saying, or I'm speaking in any official capacity, like at a meeting or something. But if I'm just being casual, I largely don't think about how I speak, and you know, this is in my voice as well. Whereas if I'm not putting any effort into how I'm speaking, I'll come off quite nasally, because everybody does. Everybody comes off quite nasally when you're not putting any thought into how you're speaking, and you're not actually putting your lungs into your speak. Because if you do, you'll actually find that you often speak quite a bit deeper and a lot louder if you actually dig deep and use your lungs when you're speaking, and you clear your throat and you move your sinuses out of the way. You'll actually speak a lot more clearly and a lot more deeply. Whereas, you know, that's effort, and who can be fucked with that, right? So it's entirely down to you how you want to speak and how comfortable you want to make your speech. Because I know, right, I must bounce. Peace. It's all good. So we're coming up on the high water mark of the stream, so that's all good. But yes, you have a restful night, sir. I hope to see you on the morrow. Peas. Yes, frozen peas. I think it's honestly fine. I'm gonna keep buffing the magic, because the army is actually kind of fine where it is. So I'm gonna make sure Archaon's now on complete chaos steroids before I start buffing his command stuff. I'll also lay down in a sec. Not eat right away, but lay down. Well, that's fine. So we ain't got terribly long. As I say, it's been a good day, to be fair. I've really enjoyed tonight. Ready to go. I just need him to be in position now. Right, let's actually have a look at... Do you have any allies? No, but you are at war with this guy. Uh-huh. Right, in which case, let's move now that Archaon's got all 4 of its bits. To be fair, my oh, miscast base chance down. Oh, you already had that. Dumbass. There we go. Honestly, he's now in. Archaon is now in full dripped out mode. Let's have a look. Crown domination. The authority is not necessary. I've already got 10. Melee attack, melee defense, and passive ability, the crown of domination. Self. Poor leadership can cause terror. Ally. Poor leadership, immune to psychology. Of course, terror in his. Not yet. Doesn't like it. Yes. Right. Oh, Archaon is now mental. Keep improving things where available. On the gifted units. We have 1 slot available for Gifts of Chaos, but unfortunately, all of it's shit. So, comes my answer. Eye of the Gods is very slowly opening. Lost. Got 2 gifts on the go. I ought to be gaining more, damn it. Although I think I activated the corn gift this turn, so I don't think it's counting just yet. We are officially past the television watershed. We sure are. Fuck. 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 Cunt. Shit. Asshole. Cunt. Pedophilic. Wanker. See? And nobody can tell me otherwise. Yeah, I think I'll set myself up ready for next time, and then we'll call it a day, I think. I'm sorry, I'm now scouting who to send you to. I think there's Sangu's stream, but Sangu doesn't need.
Of course.
Who's that? Surviving? No, that's for Condites.
Never stop.
I'm trying to find Surviving Empire because look at this. I feel like they nerfed AI Order Tide a little strongly. Because, oh my god, look at it. There's no Empire left. It's turn 51 and they're gone. Okay, what else to mount then? Yeah, we'll build a Vassal Emissary. Give me more money, give me more control, and more defense, I guess. Big investment, but I'll make it. Look. Yes, so the other gift is now in effect. Very good. Make sure there's no more. Okay, there is a warrior to recruit. We shall recruit it. And scrap a marauder. Then going to give him the mark of Horn. Yeah. That's now a very big Hell's Fortress we've got going there. And then the rest of Archaon's boys. Well, not the rest of, but the rest of the shielded ones, they've all gone up. And the Marauder Horsemen can now go up. And you need to be rank 8 for Blood Crushers. Okay. Right, very good. And we are now going into all of the Blessings of Khorne. I hope that I can actually get him to ascend to be a Chaos Lord of Khorne. Any transform will be half the rank of the previous form, and all skills will reset and need to be chosen again. Any active boons of Chaos are lost upon transformation. The cost will decrease the higher the level. Right. I do wonder if that changes depending on the Lord's authority, because I would like him to actually be dedicated to Khorne in all things. Fortunately, I don't know how to actually grind that up for him, so we'll find out. We will find out. Either way, I think... Enough. Just noticed... I'm having a couple of frame droppy problems. So I'll have to address that in my own time. I was looking at the Baldur's stream not too long ago, and I can't say I was terribly overjoyed with what I saw, in the fact that it does, when you go into the bigger city, it does stutter. So, you know, we'll make peace with that when we can. Yes, I think that'll be me for the night. Find somebody to raid, because I so rarely raid people, and I really should do it more often. So allow me to find... You would have thought that Warhammer 3 would have been on my my suggested, but no. Where's a mobile client? Shit. Right, fine. We're doing it the hard way. If anyone's got a suggestion, now's a good time to throw it out. Otherwise, I shall simply find one and send you over. Someone. Oh, it's slim pickings tonight. Jesus. And to be fair, this person's playing Chaos as well. I think I'll send you over there. I have no idea who this person is, so count them for me. Right, very good. Right, yep, thanks for hanging around. It's actually been a very good day for viewership. So, yeah, thank you very much for hanging around, and I'll probably be about tomorrow with a... I'll be about tomorrow with a very unexpected Black Mesa. I'm super happy that ended up being so cheap. Holy shit.